Hey everyone! Hello! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Quest for Glory 4 with me, your host Tim. Today is Halloween night, October 31st. Trick-or-treating is over. It was awesome. I had like maybe 100 kids. I gave away handfuls of chocolate and Smarties. Oh, it was incredible. Such a fun evening. I love Halloween. Holy crap. Well, happy Halloween, everyone. It's going to probably be like November or something by the time this video gets up there. Hope you all had a great Halloween as well. And what are we doing today in the game? So, what did we do last night? We helped Punny Bones leave. Oh, not leave. We helped... not getting ahead of myself. I'm saying all the wrong things here. We gave the good humor bar back to Punny Bones and helped him get back his humor. We made amends, kind of, with Baba Yaga in doing this. And we actually will be visiting her again to make a bargain with her for that Dark One ritual that she most likely has. We saw Katrina again, she's quite taken by the hero, and I'm going to play it like Galvin likes her too. And she's asked us to maybe visit her sometime outside the castle gates. She'll look for us there. So, we want to play a little hard to get, because that's always fun. So we're going to wait maybe a few days, maybe 4 days or so, and then we'll visit her out there and see what she wants us to do then. In the meantime, today, we're going up to visit the gypsies, and we're going to see if we can have our fortune read again. Oh, combat! Our protection spell has worn off. Oh, it has not! Wonderful.
You cast the protection spell.
Nothing like a good Necrotar.
It gives you a warm, safe feeling.
Unlike the Necrotar, it gives me a cold, unsafe feeling. Darn you! Too far away. Get away from me, stupid. Darn you. Ah! I wish Galvin would move forward to swing his weapon. Cut you up. Alright, there we go. That went pretty poorly. You know, I'll be right back, everyone. I really...
Your weapon is now magically charged.
Need to read what my key bindings are. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, it's the arrow keys. So I need to use the arrow keys to move myself left and right. And the shift key, when pressing in those directions, if I hold down shift and press backwards, that'll be a block. Hold down shift and press to the right, that will be an attack. So we will do that next time instead of trying to use the mouse. As often as I use the mouse my entire time playing the game, but the game is just too darn fast these days for me to do it. So, nope, not next time. Alright, so we're here at the Gypsy Camp. We're about to be at the Gypsy Camp. Yes, good morning. How are you doing? There's a wolf here. Hello, Mr. Wolf.
My, what sharp teeth it has. These wolves look larger and more ferocious than any you've seen.
Hello there, Mr. Wolf. So far, things are going well for us in Mordavia. Guess we'll tell about how we've been doing about here.
You tell the wolf about your adventures.
I think it yawns.
He restrains an obvious yawn.
Fair enough. Hello there, Mr. Wolf. Where is Gypsy Davy?
You swear the wolf growls out something that resembles fortune teller.
That's interesting. All right, thank you. We'll go visit the fortune teller then. Oh, we'll go visit the fortune teller then.
Last night I had a most strange vision. I saw you standing in the forest. You were not near any water, yet I thought you were fishing. You threw something into the air that looked like a bird, and yet not a bird. The bushes rustled, then started moving towards the strange yellow bird. That was all I saw. It was most strange.
Oh, interesting. That must be how you get the elderberry berries if you're not a mage. She's talking about the rubber duck, I think, that you can use, I guess, to make the elderberry bush come and get it. How about that? Unfortunately, I guess that vision's not going to be true, Magda. Hello.
You will always be welcome here.
Thank you, Magda. Do you know anything about a girl named Katrina from the castle? A very pretty girl from the castle. A girl who knows some magic, in particular a servant therein. Can you tell me anything about them? About her? Or have you had any visions about her?
To tell about your meeting with Katrina.
Oh, or we can tell her about our meeting.
I have no knowledge of such a person. Much is strange about your story. I would not entirely trust this Katrina if I were you.
Darn it! Darn it. Okay. Well, let's tell her a little bit about what we've been doing.
To tell about Rakish and your adventures in Tarna.
Or that.
You fought a demon? Oh, then perhaps you can drive off the Dar. But no, we must not even think of such things. It is far too dangerous to speak of it.
No, we are no match for a dark one. A demon, like the demons we fought in Tarna, are nothing like a dark one, which is... God. Be like comparing an imp to Cthulhu. It's just not, it's not the same league at all. A super lightweight versus something the size of a continent. Yeah, it's completely different. How you holding up, Davey?
We have to hunt farther and farther from camp each night. There are many creatures which hunt, but few things to eat.
Oh, I guess the necrotars don't make good eating. Half-undead creatures littered with fleas and probably disease. And the hunting has been poor then?
The other night, I was hunting in the hills near the castle. I looked up at the walls and saw a man standing on the edge of the parapets. He was dressed very strangely and wore an odd hat on his head. Suddenly, he raised his arms. He shape-shifted into the form of a bat and flew off. I have a feeling you once knew this man.
The only person that I can think of, and that probably Galvin is beginning to suspect now, would be Atavis. And we will find out that that was indeed him all too soon. Magda, how have you been holding up?
I have been well, thank you.
Oh, good. Tell me more about your visions. Have you had any more visions about me since our last meeting?
If I have any more visions about you, I will let you know. So you should visit here again, just in case. I mean, you never know when the knowledge of my vision may be useful. Right, dear?
I love the way she talks. Her accent is amazing. Tell me more about the magic of your tarot cards.
The tarot cards are a tradition with gypsies. Their history is tied with our own. Always the gypsies have told fortunes, and always have the cards guided our sight. Each card of the tarot has many meanings. A true reader of cards knows which meanings best suit a particular reading. When I tell a fortune with the cards for someone, I tell them only the meaning of the cards. It is up to that someone to figure out how they affect their future.
Oh, that's interesting. So she doesn't tell us exactly what happens, only what the cards mean. Which is what, fair enough, that's what we've been seeing. Magda, can you tell me anything about Irana? I continuously have nightmares while resting at her garden, and I really loathe sleeping there again, or I really don't want to. But what happened to her? Supposedly her resting place is in this area, her staff protects the town, and we're having bad dreams at her garden. What else can you tell me about her?
The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery. I do not know her true fate, but I only know that her staff protects the town, and her garden protects anyone in need of safety.
Is there anything special about her garden? She'll probably tell me just where it's located, but maybe she'll hint as to why we're having such bad dreams there.
Irana's garden is to the south, and a little west of here. It is a very good place to rest and heal. There used to be a small bush whose fruit was sweet and filling and always available. but someone dug it up and took it. Why anyone would do such a thing, I do not know. There is a tree whose fruit will restore magic to those who use it, but only a magical spell can get the fruit.
To my knowledge, the bonsai bush will not sprout fruit. If it can do it, I've never figured out how to make that happen. And to be fair, you would have absolutely nothing to spend money on if that was the case. Besides, garlic avocado sandwiches sound really nasty, and it sounds like they'll last a long time. We have enough money to survive on them, I suppose, all things considered. You mentioned that Irana's staff protects the town. What else can you tell me about the staff? I don't think we've actually tried to take it as Galvin, have we? Not this Galvin, at least. Can you tell me more about her staff?
The staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead. Although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night. I heard it speak in the dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell. When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. Oh, that was all I saw.
What's a destiny spell?
In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff.
Sacrifice.
The dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice.
Probably no one knows about it, or perhaps if the staff communicate with you a dream, then it is intelligent. Well, Magda, if you are willing, I would like to have my fortune read.
Again, we ask the cards to reveal what was, what is, and what might be.
Your protection spell has worn off.
Aha! The mystery woman will now be revealed. Let us see that which was her distant past.
The Queen of Cups. This is the nurturing and loving woman who is somehow imprisoned?
In her past, she has been dominated and defeated. Her significator card reinforces this impression of tragedy, of some cruel event that shaped her life. Let us learn more. Strength. It is the card of courage and defiance. That which bound her in the past could not break her. She gained her freedom, not through luck, but through her own actions. This is a woman with great inner qualities. The tragedy of her past has molded her present, but she alone has shaped her life through fortitude and determination. Reveal now that which is in the more recent past. The sign of the Magus, the master of magic and self. She has great power and self-confidence. This can also imply self-deception and illusion as well. Be wary. Now, let us learn what else the cards will reveal of this woman.
Oof.
An inverted death. This signifies stagnation. She has not grown beyond the past. Rather, she is trapped by immobility. She is changeless, and her gains have been balanced by her losses. So, what can we now learn of the present? This card shows that she is working toward some goal, some desire that has yet to be fulfilled. But it can also show power used for selfish purposes, some result she desires heedless of the cost to others. Again, please turn the card to reveal more. Aha, this is the card of love. Her present is influenced by affection for another. It seems that our mystery woman is falling in love with someone. This is not what she was striving for. It is something in addition to her current goals. Now you shall reveal the future as she would have it. The world! It is the summation of all desires and goals. It can represent the reward of all one's actions, or the admiration of others. This can be the symbol of eternal life. It can mean attainment of ultimate power and perfection. Now will the cards reveal more of her desires? Now this is truly the card of illusionary goals. That which she seeks to gain is only a delusion. What she desires and what she will gain through her actions are very different things. She cannot see that she is seeking an illusion, and should she attain her goal, she will ultimately lose. Now, let us see the card which rules over all.
I think this is a mistake. I think the Queen of Cups is supposed to be the Queen of Swords. I'm pretty sure it is, right? What were the original cards again? The Devil, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think this is a mistake. I think that this was wrong. I'll have to check online.
The Dark One plays a part in her present and future as well. Somehow her goals are linked to it. Everyone in this accursed land is affected by this Dark One. Oh, that we had never set foot here. The reading is over. No more shall be said about this. The cards have spoken, and so have I.
Oh, take care, Magda. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Magda, here. I picked some flowers. We'll pretend we picked some flowers actually on the way to here. We've been giving flowers to some of the ladies. This one will pretend that Galvin's good at flowers and pick some which represent friendship rather than love or anything like that. So, here, Magda, something for your hair, I suppose. Maybe? Is it a good gift for a gypsy lady?
Flowers? The traditional romantic gift gypsies bring one another is a fresh kill. Still, it is sweet of you to offer them.
Oh, Davy, how about you?
That didn't do anything useful.
Okay. have a good day then, everyone.
You say goodbye.
Farewell, and be careful.
It's so jarring, the voice differences. I shouldn't say anything because it's pretty obvious that it's a different voice actor. Hey, you do the best you can, especially I suppose if there are lines missing. We've seen what happens when lines are missing before. The game just quickly cycles through it instantly, and you basically have to disable the audio if you want a chance to see what it would say. Okay, so let's cast Protection.
You cast the protection spell.
And let's go visit the Lishi today. and see if he has any, if we can answer his current puzzle. I don't remember what it was. Oh, his riddle puzzle. And I don't remember what it was, so it gives us a chance to try to remember. What time is it? Okay, about mid-morning. Pretty good. It's not early morning then. We should probably finish the exercise machine, and I intend to spend the night at the inn. I want to see if the Domovoi visits us, or if we can stay awake till midnight to see the Domovoi. Oh, actually, it wouldn't make sense for us to do that quite yet, but I'm nervous that I'll lose the opportunity to do so. No, I won't do it yet.
Hello.
Hello. This is my favorite game because it's over just as soon as we reach this this bush. Oh God, it's not! I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. Can I get another hello? Hello. I love how the little kid says that. And down here, then this one. It's not really a game if I know what to do, Lishi.
And 12 make 22. This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush with an attitude?
That would be the elderberry bush. And now we can successfully guess it.
Riddles, riddles, 3, 2, 1. Next one, and my riddling's done.
Yeah, we're pretty advanced in the game. Realistically, I could probably beat the game in another 2 hours if I really just sat down to defeat it. But we're going to drag it out. Oh, drag's the wrong word. We're going to make it a little bit longer because it would make more sense thematically for it to do, for us to do that. Now, what are we doing today? We could visit the castle. Why don't we visit the castle today and do a little bit of exploring in it?
Your protection spell has worn off.
Our open should be powerful enough to yield this.
The crypt door lock yields to the power of your open spell.
Yeah, we're not any spring chicken hero. We are a green hero. We are actually pretty powerful now in this game. I really like how I feel like a powerful mage in this one as well. We're able to take on any creature without too much worry about it. Our spells are actually pretty powerful, and Galvin knows what he's doing now. Alright, well, let's unlock the relief.
The small key from the crest opens a lock in the relief. You open the coffin lid to reveal a dark passageway leading deep into the mountainside. After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you, and there is no obvious way to open it again.
Let's immediately start by oiling the hinges.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Here as well.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Let's explore more of the ground floor, whatever it is that we're in.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart.
Anything through the keyhole?
You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Then let's go ahead and open it. The doors will always make that sound. However,
you carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
The narrator will tell you it squeaks if you do not use the oil on it. Let's look around at this room.
A roaring blaze manages to temper some of the chill in this sitting room. You are somewhere in the eastern part of the castle.
1 second, everybody. I have a confession to make. I love the castle music, and I used to have a 30-minute loop of it, but I lost it some time ago. I would really like to capture the music again. The version of it that's on the internet by Sierra Studios only lasts for maybe like 2.5 minutes. So I really want to capture it at a future date. Right, anyway, let's look around.
A roaring...
Oh, we've already read that.
You see a portrait of a tall, arrogant-looking nobleman dressed for battle. The large, round wooden table is starting to crack from age. There's a fine layer of dust on it. It's an ash urn.
Anything magical in this chamber?
You sense no magic in this area.
That's good.
Don't make an ash of yourself.
Okay. Can we take the picture? Anything behind it?
You didn't manage to fetch anything.
No. Nothing here, I guess.
Nothing like a blazing fire to keep away the chill on those cold winter nights.
I don't see anything special about the torch sconces either. Let's keep moving forward then.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Alright, well, let's keep exploring then. I'm looking on time. Not quite midday. You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. This room appears to have once been used for informal dining. The once elegant furniture is dust-covered and worn with age. A large square table dominates the room. It's a drinking horn. At least it would be a drinking horn if it had something to drink. It's a long, low cabinet. You sense no magic in this area. An ornate crystal chandelier reflects an iridescent rainbow of light into every corner of the room. Anything in the cabinet? The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust. Well, let's keep exploring.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Oh, I like narrating for a little bit there. Let's keep peering through keyholes and listening at doors.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You catch a brief glimpse of the elusive flash of wings on the other side of the door.
Ah, so there's something on the here. Let's prepare for battle then.
You cast the protection spell. You cast the aura spell. You cast the reversal spell.
Batters. That's right, I got this. It's tough. I have to look down to cast spells. I don't know how that's gonna work. Right, we did it.
Your weapon is now magically charged. You are on a winding stairway in the far eastern wing of the castle. Torches line the walls. The floor is thick with bat droppings. Ugh. There are doors at the top and bottom of the stairs.
Nothing living has come this way for some time, or the bats would have probably attacked it.
You sense no magic in this area.
If Katrina is working in this castle, then she's never been in this section of the castle before. Oh, we should always oil the hinges on the other side of the doors as well.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
She did mention that she would get in trouble if it was found out she was leaving. but I'm not so sure we should trust her any longer after talking with the storyteller. That's a shame. Her voice is so cute.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
And she's powerful. She knows some magic, which is awesome. Like, we have something in common.
You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything. Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
Alright, well, let's go on through then.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. You sense no magic in this area. Nothing like a blazing The fireplace makes this seem a cozy reading room. Something seems just a little strange about the large bookshelf.
Ah, a hint there's something there.
Nothing like Nothing.
Okay, so that urn we can't even look at. I don't see anything else about the same type of artwork here. I don't believe there's anything special about the table or chairs.
The bookshelf sports a number of volumes of light reading. This must have been the boyar's personal reading room, since his crest decorates the top of the shelf. The boyar's crest looks slightly crooked.
Interesting.
You straighten out the crest. The bookshelf opens, revealing a secret passage.
What time is it? Midday. We should have time to explore more of the castle. Oh, hello.
This must be the Rose bedroom. You're somewhere near the northeastern corner of the castle. The sprawling castle watches over a lush and prosperous landscape. Obviously a fantasy piece.
I've just been reading Magic Kingdom for sale, so it's no, it can be real.
The stone walls and floors are as cold as death. Your protection spell has worn off. You sense no magic in this area. You cast the protection spell. Your aura has evaporated. You cast the aura spell. Your reversal spell is wearing thin. You cast the reversal spell.
My goodness, keeping all those going is expensive.
A worn, threadbare rug adds a touch of color to the plain wooden floor.
Anything under it?
There's nothing hidden under the rug.
How about the bed?
After several minutes spent analyzing this piece of furniture, you reach the brilliant conclusion that it must be a bed.
Yes, but it looks so well kept.
This probably isn't at the top of your list of safe places to sleep.
I wanted to search it, narrator. Alright, so there's nothing special about this room. How do we get out? Can we get out the way we came in? We can. Alright, good to know that we can do that. I actually never tried that ever, so that's useful to know.
You straighten out the crowd.
So we can come back out this way if we need to. Alright, well, let's keep exploring more of the castle.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Up again. Wow.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
Where are we now, narrator?
You are on a winding stairway near the northeast corner of the castle. Torches line the walls. There are 2 exits, doors at the top and bottom of the stairs. You sense no magic in this area.
Alright, well, keep exploring. Whole lot of nothing in this castle so far. Some batters, feels very dangerous, but we also came here during daylight hours, so that's hopefully working in our favor.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks. You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything. Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door. You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Interesting chamber. We can go in two directions from here. We'll definitely search the cabinet as well.
A worn, threadbare rug adds a touch of color to the plain wooden floor. You don't notice anything special there?
Oh, Galvin's heart must be pumping like crazy. We're deep in the castle now. The sun is slightly beginning to set.
You see a tall storage cupboard.
We do not want to be here at night.
Your protection spell has worn off. You sense no magic in this area. Your aura has evaporated. The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust. The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust. Your reversal spell is wearing thin.
Oh, the bowl?
It's a long, low cabinet.
That's part of the graphic.
Your reversal spell has worn off. You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Okay, safe. You know, I probably should just go in, right? It doesn't matter if it's really just listening, I suppose. Well, if we can see an undead in there, we'll want to know.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. You sense no magic in this area. You are in a chamber in the northern part of the castle. Stairs lead up to the western door and an empty platform. Despite its appearance, the platform is of no importance whatsoever.
Ah, okay. I guess many people have spent a lot of time searching this. Is there a secret door maybe here, though? Let's find out.
You can't open that.
There is not. Okay.
The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust.
Nothing is in here. Or at least nothing that's not a ghost, right? Just dust everywhere.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
It's immaculate, though. I don't see any cobwebs or around anywhere.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. You're in a chamber 2 stories up from the great hall. The northern door will take you back down.
Okay, so we're in the center part of the castle then.
You sense no magic in this area.
Let's go back the way we had just come from. And check the other far chamber door way to the left. And then we'll come back this way. This door. Let's search this one really quick as well. It must be on a slight incline, given all the stairs, as small as these.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Given these weird steps and what have you.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
I don't like this. Oh, another staircase up. Oh my goodness.
You are on a winding stairway somewhere within the castle. You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks. You sense no magic in this area.
Alright, well, let's keep working our way up then. This must be one of the towers of the castle. We're pretty far up already. Let's see where this one goes.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks. You hear heavy breathing beyond the door. It reminds you of a hibernating bear.
Oh god! Like a necrotar, perhaps.
You cast the aura spell. You cast the protection spell. Through the keyhole, you can see what appears to be a child's bedroom. A large and dangerous-looking, ape-like creature sits near the door.
Let's save the game really quick before we just step in there. Just in case it's an insta-death. And let's see if we can take it out, whatever it is. Or if we have to.
The monster doesn't seem to like you letting light into the room. Maybe you would have better luck at night.
At the rate we're going, we may be able to come back here. We still have quite a bit of the castle to explore. Well, not that much left of the castle, but enough. Is Galvin brave enough to stay here at night his first night? I'm not sure about that. I'm thinking maybe we should just try to head back down to the main chamber and come back here tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Galvin's probably extraordinarily nervous about exploring the entire thing today. Granted, we'll have to be here at night if we want to see what's in that one chamber.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
So, yeah, we can do that tomorrow evening.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Let's make our way back downstairs. We'll come back up here again tomorrow.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Alright, well, let's head back down. Try to make our way down to the Great Hall.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks. You sense no magic in this area.
It's so cheap to cast Detect Magic. I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't check it on every single screen in the game, just in case there's something secret or hidden there, or some warning that you'd get about some magical trap.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks. You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything. Your aura has evaporated. Your protection spell has worn off. Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
If I recall, I don't think it'll be... Well, I shouldn't say anything. Let's move on. Hello. That's different.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. You cast the aura spell. You cast the protection spell. You sense no magic in this area.
A massive safe sitting in this chamber?
It's a massive iron safe.
Yep, I already guessed that. Can we open it with our open spell?
Kablooey! You got the chest open, but set off an explosion in the process. The chest was trapped.
Looks like it's safe, though. We were distant from it.
You take 15 crowns from a pouch in the safe. The safe also contains several papers and some old clothes, but they have deteriorated with age and are worthless. So you leave them.
Fair enough. I think there's some kopecks in this one.
You take 6 kopecks that you find loose in the cabinet.
Hey, you never know. Those might save our life. They're not going to save our life. How much do we have now? 257 gold crowns. Amazing. 25 rations as well. We probably should eat something.
You eat it. You eat it.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. So 15 crowns for our trip to the castle. That's basically 30 days of food.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges. All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. Your eyes must have deceived you. For a moment there, you could swear you saw a ghost.
Oh, that's going to be awkward.
You cast the aura spell.
Just in case it can hurt us.
You shiver as the ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains behind. You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
Can we get a good look at this ghost?
It's as white as a sheet. Perhaps it's the ghost of some poor benighted soul who fell to his death while trying to take in the laundry. You sense no magic in this area.
Can we greet the ghost?
No one seems to be listening. The ghost's only response is a low moan that sends a chill of terror up your spine.
No, we were not able to. All right, let's go downstairs then. I think this leads back to the Grand Hall now. I believe the ghost just endlessly cycles this routine. It will appear back up on the upper staircase ledge and come back down here every few seconds.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks. You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything. Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
Okay, if this is the Grand Hall, then we've successfully explored the vast majority of this place.
A few drops of oil run down the door and drip on your shiny shoes. However, you have also managed to oil the door hinges.
Good, which is what I really want to do. I don't want anyone knowing I'm walking around here. Actually, they'll know someone was here, assuming whatever lives here opens doors. It is really late. We're going to leave the castle before it gets dark, I think. That's probably for the best.
You carefully oil the door hinges. You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
Okay, we've made it through the castle today.
You sense no magic in this area.
We discovered some sort of child's bedroom that we'll probably want to visit tomorrow when it's dark. We also have one side of the castle we haven't explored, up 2 floors. We'll do both tomorrow. We'll come back here. I'll do this part off screen so you don't have to watch us walk through the castle again.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
You only have to oil the door hinges once ever in the game, and they remain oiled, so you don't have to worry about rust growing back or anything of the sort. And to my knowledge, creatures do not repopulate this area, so we've explored the most of it, and it looks like we're going to be safe. We're not. There's 2 rooms that are insta-kills.
Your aura has evaporated.
1 room that can kill you if you do the wrong thing, and a fight in this castle that we have not encountered yet.
You reach up to put the candle back. It's a fake candle. When you move it, a secret passage opens up behind the bookshelf.
Okay, time to get out of here. It's nearing night, so...
As you shake hands with the Grim Reaper statue, the door at the top of the stairs opens. You quickly make your escape from the deadly crypt.
About 30 minutes worth of work for just exploring, oiling hinges, casting detect magic, and not finding much. 15 gold crowns, but we did get some information about something we want to visit at night, which is good. And visiting the castle at night, I think there's 1 or 2 differences during our nighttime sojourn through the castle as well. Do we want to explore at night tonight? I'm actually really sleepy, everybody, so why don't we call it here? And when we come back, it will be... Well, we'll just pick right up here. So I will see you guys next episode. Thank you all for watching, and take care, everybody.